Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from ZeroLemon. This is their 10,000 milliamp battery case for the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Now this will provide up to 150% of battery life to your S25 Ultra. So if you're going to be on a long trip or away camping maybe for a weekend and you really need that power, you're not going to be around an outlet or something like that, then this might be what you're looking for. We're going to dig into this now and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's take a quick look at what comes in the box. Speaking of the packaging, I give credit where credit is due. ZeroLemon has minimalistic packaging, which I think is a good thing in this day and age, to be able to say that you are not wasting too many resources on packaging, but more of the quality of your products. Now, of course, inside the box, we get the case itself. It's a 3-part case. We do get a warranty card here, so you will probably want to fill that out if you're going to be investing in this case. And then we do get an instruction manual for the 10,000 milliamp Zero Shock battery case, which is what we have today. So taking a quick look at this setup, we're going to have some specifications here, and I like to leave these up at the beginning of my videos so that if you guys are looking for anything that I might have missed, you can come back to this point in the video and you can check it out. Again, this is going to be 38 watt hours, 10,000 milliamps. It is going to support 18 watt charging to the phone. It weighs at 9.45 ounces and it's 6.82 by 3.58 by 1.02 inches in dimensions. So it is a kind of a chunky case, as you can see here. It's a 3-part case. We'll get into that in just a few moments. Then they also have your LEDs on the back of the case showing you how much battery life you have left in the battery case itself. You can see 4 lights is going to be 75 to 100, 3 is 50 to 75, 2 is 25 to 50, and 1 is 0 to 25. Taking a look at the case itself, it's got this really nice texture on the outer shell. You do have a button and LEDs down below. You do have little indicators for your volume up, volume down, and for, of course, your power buttons on the right-hand side. And overall, just a nice looking case. And again, this outside material is very nice as well. We also have, obviously, major camera protection here because of the exaggerated size of the case. We've got the inner shell, then we have a kind of a frame that goes around the phone, and then the battery portion itself does have that USB Type-C connector there. We'll get this taken apart and put together. To take it apart, all you have to do is take off the outer shell, and once you get the outer shell taken apart, you will have this inner kind of case, or I should say mid-frame, and then you do have the battery portion as well. So you can see that when we do take a look at our battery, we have 3 out of 4 LEDs. So we are in that 50 to 75% range. And to turn it on, you can just short press it, and to turn the battery case off, you just double press. Putting this together is fairly easy. What you're going to do is take the battery portion first and an S25 Ultra. And of course, you're going to want to just plug the USB Type-C into the battery portion of the case. You'll already see that since I have it on, it's already charging, and it is fast charging. It will charge up to 18 watts directly from the battery to the phone itself. So that'll give you an idea of how quickly you can recharge your phone. Now, as far as charging the battery case itself is quite large. It's going to take a few hours to fully charge the battery case itself. The next step we're going to use is the mid-frame, and you're going to be able to see that there is a hole at the top for your dual microphones, and you just want to line that up so that that's at the top and the other one's at the bottom. It snaps into place. Now, this particular case says that it does not support edge-to-edge glass screen protectors. I have one on my phone and didn't run into any issues at all with a glass screen protector. So your mileage may vary. Then after you get the mid frame on, you're going to want to put the outer shell on here. This is not difficult to do. What you do want to do is make sure that once you get it on, you snap everything in all around the case. You can see that it snaps in kind of a final thing to lock it into place there. You see on the right-hand side, I did not lock it all the way down, but we'll go around the outside and do that now. Okay, as for charging, which is one of the more important things here for this particular case, you can use your charging brick that you get with the Samsung device. They recommend a 25 watt, which is fine for recharging the battery. Again, it takes a few hours to totally recharge this 10,000 milliamp battery, but it will fast charge from the battery to the phone again at 18 watts. So a little bit slower than what it's capable of, but again, that's fine. I don't have any problems with that as a battery standard goes. Slower is safer, and with such a big battery pack, that's a great thing. So I don't have any problems with that. Again, no problems with using the tempered glass screen protector on my particular model here. And if I do want to set this down on its face like it is right now, it's not a big deal because you do get a little bit of lip of protection there from the front of the case. As far as the rear cameras go, they are definitely covered. You're not going to have any issues with your rear cameras. And in testing, I didn't have any problems with that extra bulk of the case getting in the way of any of the lenses of the camera. So to give you an idea of how well this charged the phone itself, being a battery case, this is pretty important. Now I ran my S25 Ultra down to 15%, recharged it to 100%, and used about 4,900 milliamps from the battery case. So I should, in theory, be able to recharge it up to 2 times without having to recharge the battery case. So this is excellent. Again, if you're looking for longevity, you're going to be away from an outlet for an extended period of time. Maybe you're out on a camping trip for the weekend or something like that, and you really need to triple your battery life. That's where this really shines. The fact that it's rugged and durable also is a great win in my book for this battery case. So what are the cons with this particular battery case? Now, the cons with this particular battery case are that it does add quite a lot of bulk, obviously. There are a few other ones that I do want to mention before you do invest your money in this particular case, which may be a deal breaker for some of you. So let's take a look. You need to remove the battery case to use Samsung DeX, Android Auto, or data sync functions. So if you use Samsung DeX or Android Auto, you may have to think of a different case or be okay with removing it from the case. The case is not waterproof, and that's okay. The phone itself is, but I do understand that this does have a 10,000 milliamp battery in it, so be careful getting this around water. It's not compatible with full-edge tempered glass screen protectors, although I do have one on my phone and didn't have any issues. And this battery case does not support wired USB Type-C headsets or OTG function, meaning that if I want to use a wired USB Type-C headset, or I want to plug it into my PC to pull information off the phone or add to the phone, I've got to remove it from the case itself. Now, some of these may not be deal breakers to some of you, and they may be deal breakers to others, but they are worth mentioning. Now, with that being said, this is an excellent battery case. It's got a nice rugged feel to it. It's going to protect your phone, and it will extend your battery life significantly. So if all you're looking for is significant battery life and protection for your phone, then this one will fit the bill. But again, I do want to reiterate that there are some caveats there, and if you do use those certain functions on a regular basis, it might be a pain in the butt to have to remove your phone from the case often. Other than that, I had a great time with this battery case from ZeroLemon. I'll definitely give it a thumbs up as a battery and protection case. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.